looking forward to tonight. We are going to
in 400 yards.
Speedway.
Please leave the roundabout.
Speedway we're going to at Bellevue in Manchester. An old friend of mine that I used to work with actually presents for the Speedway and does it on BT Sports. So she let me know that she was in this area and said, why don't you come over? So we're taking Frankie Jack. He's in the back asleep. He is or was horrid. It's been horrid, hasn't it? For 2 hours. Anybody else get that with their kids? It's like, honestly, it was awful. Just naughty, just a horror boot. I nearly actually said, well, I did actually threaten him that he wouldn't be coming with us tonight if he carried on behaving like that, and I'd drop him off at my mum's, and he's been really excited because we're going to that. Obviously, I'm really dead excited about seeing my friend Kiri, but I don't want to take a little one like that. He is horrid. So anyway, we've packed his pram. I do think he was slightly tired, but also he's had some soft mints this afternoon that have got sugar in them, and I'm sure that causes them to go through the roof and act like this. Oh, just horrid. He's lovely this morning. We took him swimming. He was playing with Lego with you, and then we went shopping and did all our bits, and he was absolutely lovely. He was a delight to be around. But oh my word, it's like a switch of personality. Does anybody else get that with their kids or grandchildren? So yeah, so we're just on our way now. Struggling to hold my hand. Oh, my arm's hurting. That's got to be because of body pump this morning, hasn't it? Because I did body pump this morning. So I'll record what I can, and I don't know whether I'll get a piece with Kira because she's working, obviously, so I don't know. But it'd be lovely if I could. So anyway, I'll keep you informed. How can we put this up? It's not normally open, that. Is it? Oh. We're seeing the sun shining through the roof. So yeah, I'll keep you up to breast at what's happening. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. He's snoring now. We did say, well, you said, didn't you? It's got to be because he's tired. Oh my God, he's been hell. For 2 hours. 2 hours. Wouldn't get dressed, kicking a ball, wanting to stand in the dogs' beds with his heavy boots on. That frightens the dogs. What else was he doing? We bought him some stuff in Primark, wanting to take the labels off, left the labels everywhere. What else was he doing? Threw the nuts everywhere. Has he broken anything tonight? Threw his drink across the room. Oh, you name it. It is hard when you're having to deal with that, isn't it? Because you think, you little swine. Anyway, I suppose everybody gets it, don't they? He'll wake up a little angel, because he normally is. He normally is really good, but oh my God, he's been horrific. Anyway, I will record the rest of the night. So here we are. We're at the National Speedway Stadium in Manchester, which is right next door to the Dogs and actually the National Basketball Performance Centre. But we're actually going to see Speedway, and we've got to go to the pit entrance at the side to go and collect our passes, and it looks like everybody's in their places. Sounds very noisy, doesn't it? They've got them horns that always reminds me of football matches. You're not allowed those anymore at football matches, are you?
Possibly not.
Ambulance there. Yeah, it's big stuff. Big news. There's a guy over there, looks like he's a mascot. Here, is this it? Is this it?
Green tent.
Green tent. I think it is. Anyway, let's see. So we're here and Monster Energy is sponsoring it. Got your official merchandising for it. I don't know if anybody's into Speedway because I've never... I'll tell you what I fancy, one of them baseball caps. Fancy one of them. I'll have one of them. And I've also got one of these Speedway tag around my neck so I look official. do so many races and then the tractors come out to sort out the ground. I suppose it's a bit like ice skating, isn't it? To make it a lot smoother so your wheels aren't going to skid and go off course. So they go around quite a few times. So this is when everybody goes to get refreshments, although there's no refreshments. It's a great event though. Bellevue, come on, you've been pretty poor tonight. Got everything, they've got cameras, it's just like having a massive event at sort of football and things like that. Football and rugby. With the big lenses. My friend's down in that corner, which hopefully I'll get to see her later. I'm hoping I can, but Frankie Jack's starting to moan already that he wants to go home. My coolio little boy. We took his ear defenders with him because it is very, very noisy at Speedway, and then I actually gave him my glasses because as they were flying around the corner, the stones were picking up and they sometimes can hit the crowd, and I wanted to protect his eyes as well. Look how cool he looks. Love him. This was some arty footage that Gary took while we were sat watching. He likes to play about with his phone, and I just think it looks really good. So it's in slow motion as they're going around the corner. Just to see what they do is just spectacular. This is Australia versus Great Britain. You can see the girls as well that stand up and tell you who. This is heat 15, so I think there's 21 races, and then there's a couple of final things at the end. So this is going to be probably a good race. Speedway racing, you'll know why they do that. They spin the wheels, there's got to be a reason why they do it all, to get themselves ready for the race. And they ride themselves up to, oh yeah, we're going to start in a minute, and the white line goes up. You ready? Touch that white line, I wonder if that's it. Yeah, I thought so, he touched it. Yeah, he touched that white line. Oh dear. He touched the line, did you see it? He touched the white line. I don't know nothing about Speedway, but I know if you're competing, that's naughty. But I don't know who did it. He's got Daily Star, the Great Britain guy, written on his bike. Must have some sort of sponsorship from him. Look, the girls are out. Girls are out all in black, holding the placards up. Who's disqualified? Who's disqualified? Oh. Disqualified. Oh, Great Britain. One of the Great Britain guys has been disqualified. Oh. Oh my God, you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? You'd be gutted. So he's riding on his own, the Great British Racer. He's riding on his own. So here's the Australian coming round. He's the Australian. Oh, is he? Yeah, we think he's a local hero, but I don't know anything about Speedway. So he's riding on his own, and then the other Australian. But he's riding on his own, so the first guy's been disqualified. So here we go. Can you see them all stamping down the ground? I do not. Why do they stamp down the ground? Some traction on it, yeah. Oh, that, yeah, of course. Look, can you see them all? They stamp. Right, here we go. Great Britain's turning himself round. We think he's the local hero. He's like massive into. Like everybody's cheering him on. well. Then they leave out to the side and let the back wheel go. And they ride up to the line. So they're not allowed to touch that white line, and the white line was touched by the other Great Britain guy. Right, they're going to start in a minute. Right, here it is. Oh, it's hard, isn't it, to start? I'd hate to have to start on races. Oh my God, it's miles ahead. Come on. This is Great Britain versus Australia. Oh no, shoot. Looks like he's going to wipe them out. But come on. Come on. God, he's doing it easy, isn't it? One more lap. Apparently these bikes don't have brakes on them. Oh my God, come on, come on, come on. We do a little wheelie at the end though. I don't know whether the wheelie makes them go faster or not. The wheelie makes them go faster. The wheelie must do. Look, here we go. It's going around, everybody's standing up cheering him. Here we go. Wait till he comes around here and everybody will get up here that I'm with. All the crowd now. Stand up. See a little bit better now. The big lights are on. Big lights, spotlights. Oh, big lights on. And then it's quite dark. Anyway, this is. Hang on. This is the race.
You missed him again.
I missed him again. I missed the mascot. We need to find the mascot. Frankie Jack wants a picture with it. Basically, Great Britain and Australia have qualified to go to Russia, and this is the final race between. Who's in between? Oh, sorry. Who's in between? I think it's Denmark and France that are doing the final race to qualify, whether they are the third team to go to Russia. So this is the qualifying. Oh, here we go. It's going to go. It's going to go. You know, I'm so into this. First time I've ever been. I've absolutely loved it. They are so talented. I'm now wanting to ride a motorbike. I want to learn how to do this. So Denmark are going. Does that mean Denmark are going? Does that mean Denmark? Yeah, sometimes they come round and they do wheelies. Look at that. Wow. Everybody's leaving the stadium now because it's just finished. So you've got Great Britain, Australia and Denmark that are now going to Russia. So it's all finished. So it's all empty. Why not? really good night. I really enjoyed it. Keeping my voice down because there's loads of people obviously just leaving. Apart from Bellevue being totally crap at food, the Speedway was awesome. So I'm about to meet my friend in a month. She travels all over the world with us. It's really interesting looking at that. I tell you what it reminds me of. When I first arrived, it reminds me of, like, you know, when you watch Cars, Disney's Cars, and you're in America, it kind of reminds you of that, like, I don't know why Gabby started laughing when I said that. It reminds me of all kind of in America, watching car races, but it's on motorbikes, we don't know. It's really cool. It's like, you know what I mean? Because that's exactly that was welcome. They're coming around now on there, doing the lap of them. Great Britain and Monster Energy. Monster Energy is sponsoring it. We can't get any of the buggers. So if you want to get a Monster Energy drink, you can't get hold of it. This must be Australia coming around now. Do you see what I mean? It reminds me of Disney Cars. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like the rodeo, isn't it? This is Australia. Just coming round now, so they're going to Russia. Always have to have a beautiful girl, haven't they?
Right?
Always have to have a beautiful girl, don't they? Look at the guys digging the trenches. And then this is Denmark.
An old Land Rover.
Old Land Rover. Yeah, Great Britain are lapping it up. We're coming around for the second time. Right, so I'm backstage of the pit. I can't believe we landed here. It's brilliant. So Kiri's going to do a last spot to camera in a minute, which I'm going to get. But this is showing you all around. And we're actually in the pit. So how many people get to do this? So look at this. We've got all the different teams that have all the different stands. And then actually over here, so we've got Australia, which will be going, and then obviously Great Britain. So Great Britain are there, so that's the team that's going to be going to Russia. So that's what you've just been on tonight. Really exciting, isn't it? Australia again, USA, Denmark. So it's all named of where they go. It's pits. I've never been into anything like this before. So USA, they didn't get through, did they? No, they're really fit. Look, yeah, look. So they're being interviewed on camera. Kiri's just going to do her last piece of camera now, which I'm just going to film, and then we'll get to speak to her.
We've got Great Britain, Australia, and now Denmark. So it's still to play for on the 20th and 21st of July for the final of Monster Energy FIM Speedway of Nations. What could happen? We'll keep up to date across all of our social media to find out more and to keep up to date.
High five. Oh my god, that's amazing. And these guys are going to Russia. These guys are, is it all three? 1, 2 of you? Is it not a third?
He's already gone.
Oh, he's already gone. Right, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. And that's the bike that's been on the Speedway tonight. I tell you what, you've cleaned that up quick, haven't you? Hey! So these are the Denmark guys. That's one of the... I have actually spoken to Tai, the world champion from Great Britain, but unfortunately I didn't get it on camera because it looked like he was talking to a loved one on the phone. It must have been his girlfriend. And but he was very, very sweet and spent a bit of time with Frankie Jack, but I didn't get it, but I did get the photos, which I'll show you. But we're leaving now. So Monster Energy. Oh, you could get it if you were behind here. Monster Energy. But how fab is that? That's the pit. That's the pit stop. Oh my god, I'm so chuffed. I'm so chuffed. And that's one of the guys for Great Britain. There we go. Never done it before. Oh, look at all the bikes here. You can see all the bikes here. Here we go. Let's turn you around and show you all the bikes. Those are all the bikes that they've obviously been riding tonight. Yeah, I think our car's just out here. How do we get out? How do we get out? Can we get out? Can we get out? How do we get out? No, I don't think we can get out here. So Kiri's had to go. Kiri's had to rush off, but I got that footage. But I'm going to speak to her during the week anyway. But how fab was that? That was amazing. I had such a good night. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And love to have you on board as always. There's another guy from Great Britain with Daily Star written on his arse. Oh, that's my laugh guy. Oh, that's USA. I was pointing to that guy and it's USA, not Great Britain. How thick am I? Eh? And no difference between US and Great Britain, wouldn't there? I'm going to turn you around the other way. It's the Speedway. I'm really gutted I didn't get that tie on camera, but never mind. There we've got to go all the way around. Is that all the way around here?
Are you coming to Russia? I think so. Yeah, I bought the tickets 3 days ago. Yeah?
Oh, I'd love to go to Russia, wouldn't you, Gary? We're clearing up now. Ambulance is here just in case nobody had an accident. Nobody fell off tonight, did they? Does it normally happen? I wouldn't know. That's the first Speedway. Is that something you know?
It wasn't really bad. It was one of their riders.
Who's that?
Oh, broke his legs.
Can't do that, lads. Hey, wait.
Oh, here you go. Here's the turnstiles here. This is where we get out. So, we're going round the tractors. That's been our Speedway. Woohoo! Oh, excuse me. Windy. I'll tell you what I wanted. I'm a bit gutted. I wanted a baseball cap. I'm going to get one of them, am I? I wanted a baseball cap. Look, they're all hanging out here to see the fans. They've probably been coming to Speedway for years. We've just walked in there on the first night and got chatting to Tai. That's just one of them flukes, isn't it? I didn't even know who he was, but we stopped him and we said, "Are you that guy that did really well tonight?" Oh, that's a great way of. But we just said we've never been here before. We've never done Speedway before. Yeah, this is where our car is. And this is the man I've been talking about. He is the world champion for Speedway. He's Tai Woffinden, obviously going with Great Britain to Russia. And we got to chat to him tonight and he was such a lovely guy.